Well, hello there, you wonderfully curious listener, and welcome back to another deep dive. We try to grab the most fascinating bits from our sources, giving you a shortcut to sounding remarkably well informed. Speaking of shortcuts, what did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little whine. I'm Hari, and I'm really excited to explore some, overlooked corners of knowledge with you today.
And I'm Kimi. It's great to be here, ready to get into the details, the little things that really make a subject interesting. Helps you see the bigger picture, I think.
So today, our focus is on this really distinctive fruit. You might have seen it, maybe. It looks pretty unusual. The rambutan.
Ah, yes, the rambutan.
Our source today is actually a detailed description that came with a photograph, so it gives us a really focused way to understand this tropical treat.
Exactly. And our mission, if you will, is just to pull out the most compelling bits from that description. Give you a quick, but hopefully pretty thorough understanding of what makes the rambutan special.
Okay, let's start peeling back the layers. So the rambutan fruit comes from a medium-sized tropical tree. It's in the Sapondaceae family.
Right, which puts it squarely in Southeast Asia, native-wise, a region just packed with biodiversity. And interestingly, that family also includes things like lychees.
Oh, right, lychees. So maybe a hint of, shared characteristics there.
Could be. Now, the fruit itself, appearance-wise, it's described as round to oval. It's a single-seeded drupe.
A drupe, okay. Like a peach or a plum.
Exactly like that. Fleshy outside, hard pit inside. And size-wise, they say about 3 to 6 centimeters long, maybe 3 to 4 wide. So a noticeable little thing.
But it's the outside that really grabs you, isn't it? That leathery skin, usually bright red, but sometimes orange or yellow. And it's covered in these like fleshy, bendy spines, which actually is where the name comes from.
Oh, right. Rambutan, from the Malay word for hair, isn't it?
Exactly. You look at it and you totally get it. It looks hairy.
And those spines, well, they're not just for show. Scientifically, they're called spinturns.
Spinturns.
Okay.
Yeah. And they actually play a role in the fruit's transpiration. That's how the plant releases water vapor.
So the spines affect how much water it loses.
Pretty much. Which in turn can impact the quality of the fruit after it's picked. It's a subtle thing, but important for freshness.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, so once you get past that hairy exterior, you get to the edible bit. That's the aril, right?
Correct. The aril. It's described as translucent, sort of whitish, or maybe very pale pink.
And the taste. The description mentions sweet, but also mildly acidic, kind of like grapes.
That's the common comparison, yeah. Sweet, a little tart, like a grape. Refreshing.
And inside that fleshy part, there's the seed.
Just one, usually. Glossy brown, about 1 to 1.3 centimeters long. And it has this little white scar at the base, apparently. A neat little package.
Now, here's something I found really cool related to the source material, the photo description.
Oh, yeah?
The photo itself wasn't just one click. It was made using focus stacking. They combined 31 separate images. 31. Yeah. Wow. To get everything sharp, I guess.
Exactly. To capture all that detail, every little spine, the texture, it really shows the level of observation involved.
That's incredible. It really highlights how much effort goes into properly documenting things in botany and just appreciating the intricate details in nature, things you'd normally miss.
Totally. So let's quickly recap. We've got the rambutan, the hairy fruit from Southeast Asia related to lychees.
Yep, with that grape-like taste from the aril inside.
And those unique spines, the spinturns, which aren't just looks, they actually affect its water retention and quality.
It's quite a package. And thinking about it, it does make you wonder about all the different textures and looks of fruits worldwide.
Right. Like, what's the advantage?
Yeah, what survival edge do these weird and wonderful features give the plants? Attracting the right animals, maybe deterring the wrong ones. It's definitely something to think about.
It really is. Well, I think that brings us to the end of our quick deep dive into the rambutan. Hopefully that was illuminating. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Yes, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure sharing these fruity facts. Until our next deep dive, stay curious.